No, I'm still
Are
here.
you there?
Yes, can you hear me?
Okay, okay. Go ahead. Yeah,
Yeah,
go ahead.
yes. You just finding your weaknesses is a way of you having self-esteem, because when you acknowledge yourself, who you are, your weaknesses, your strengths, and when you find your strength, you become unstoppable. Yes, I can do this, because sometimes we don't know how strong we are. I don't know that you can actually do this, but because you're being petty, you don't want to do this, you don't want to do that. Like I have young colleagues at work, which of them, most of them comes to me like this. I feel like you don't need to be petty. Like someone told me, like this guy like dropping me home, and anytime I ask him for a lift, he will not like he start giving me excuses of running stuff like that, and this keep going on, and she keep feeling bad. Not like, so if he doesn't want to, you have to read body language as well. Do you understand? When somebody start giving you body language, just be smart enough to understand that either this person wants you or not. Just get it in your finger like this. Okay, this person is not giving me the energy that I deserve. Okay, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do that. So I told her that if you find out this person is giving you body language, you read the body language and follow it back the way he's giving it to you. If he doesn't want to cry, don't make it, you don't need confrontation, you don't need to have issues. Do it politely. Just have yourself back, like, oh no, you don't want to carry me. Okay, you're making faces for me because simply because you drop me home sometimes. Take a taxi. Do you get? If you have the money, you just, this is you. When the person realize that, oh, so you can actually do without me. Do you understand? Not like, oh, so I've been doing this to this person, or this one I've been happy, or so the person will now realize like, oh, so this person can actually do without me. So I advised her, see. She took it upon herself, like, okay, no. I have a tag, I'm going to use the bus instead. You get, instead of you making me feel low, making me feel like this. So from there, she took it up and she came later, she thanked me like, I think this is what I'm telling you. But if you keep on running to him, keep on making him feel like he's the God over you, he'll keep riding you. Just tell yourself,
Yeah.
just no. I have an option. I can use a taxi, I can use a bus home. Okay, you understand? You can go on with your car. If you don't want to give me a lift, it's fine. You understand? So that's why I said sometimes look for your weaknesses. Me, growing up, I have so many weaknesses, like so by the time in my 20s, I started building myself by myself. So you do get, so I told you I lost my mom so early. So
Yeah,
that
you said so.
I
Yeah.
was still in secondary school when she died. So
Ah.
that, yeah, just like
Wow.
I was all alone. So I started building myself. I made some mistakes when I was in uni, like people bullied me, people took advantage of me. I never knew better. And anyway, so do you understand? People used to take advantage of me, and I learned from my mistake. I learned. You do that, I learned.
Yeah.
Yeah, keep learning before I get better. Do you understand? So that's why, like, I don't use my self confidence. I don't joke with myself. Like, you can't come and turn me down. Do you understand? So, like, even in marriage, even the
Yeah.
person you got married to, at a point, if you, if you don't improve yourself, as well also improve yourself, that gives you confidence. If you
Yeah.
prove yourself as a woman, have your own money. That's the thing. You need to be
Yes.
you get that builds your own self confidence, because if you don't have money, if you rely on someone, you can't get that confidence. There is no how it will come. Yeah, because you know that you can't do without this person. You always need this person for one thing or the other. So you keep being vulnerable to this person. So that is the way. Look for something meaningful and do for yourself. Earn your money, please. All ladies, I have daughters. So me, I've already put it to myself like, see, you have to make your own money. Yes, your mom might have money, but you also have money. Improve yourself, go to school, learn. And keep learning every day.
Yeah.
As I told you. I keep learning every day. I keep to this person. So that is the
Mm-hmm.
way. Look for something meaningful and do for yourself. Earn your money, please. All ladies, I have daughters. So I've already put it to myself like, see, you have to make your own money. Yes, your mom might have money, but you also have money. Improve yourself, go to school, learn, and keep learning every day.
Yeah.
Like I told you, I keep learning every day. I came from an environment that I've not been before. Like everything was just not clear. So you just have to sit down and take one step at a time, take one step at a time till your legs are fully grounded. Then you slap it, do that. So sometimes I know it's quite hard anyway, yeah. But like I
Yeah.
said, my own definition of this thing is just build yourself as a human. No, we
That's it.
as when we came from, like they were trained us like a woman just you have to be at home, take care of the kids, do the house chores, your husband makes the money and gives you. That's what we are brought up to. That's what we believed in. Well, thank God for this generation that the world has gone global and people know that there is women power. You understand? Empower yourself and have your self-esteem. You understand? So,
Exactly.
yeah,
Exactly. Because it's not even advisable
yeah,
to depend so much.
yeah,
Like I always say, I know a man is the head of the house, no doubt. But if
yeah,
a man is the head, women are the neck. We are the neck. And again, because the man is the head of the house, we already know that it's his duty to provide for his family. But at the same time, whether he provides or he's not providing, do not depend.
yeah,
Dependency. When you depend so much and what you want is not forthcoming, you'll be aggressive, you won't be happy. So it's
exactly,
not a woman
exactly,
to find something
exactly.
for themselves as well. Because when you have it, let me tell you, Samson, you're actually right. When you can make a penny of your own coming from you, from your work, your job, your hard-earned money, your salary, it
If you don't have that, the
automatically
level of confidence you will have,
automatically
yes,
your self-esteem will shoot up, even if you
yeah,
don't have it before.
yeah,
But when
you
you don't, yes,
money
what
will
are
just
you
buy it
saying?
for you.
But when you don't
Yeah,
have anything doing, you can't
yeah,
even account for a penny coming from you without
yeah.
your man or whosoever giving you. You
Whatsoever,
will
yes,
laugh,
yeah,
you will
exactly,
laugh
yeah,
completely. But the
exactly.
moment you start doing, you shoot up your own, you start doing. So that's why we're advising every woman.
Yeah.
Please find something doing. Something is actually
So,
right.
yeah, it's very, very
If you have
important.
something doing,
Yeah,
your self-esteem will boost.
yeah,
And again, like do you I mean is be yourself. Be yourself. If you're the type that screams or that jumps up or that smiles or that whatever, however God made you, be
mm-hmm.
yourself is the number one way to improve your self-esteem. Because you
Yeah,
cannot be another person. You can't
yeah,
be another person. When you are trying to imitate another person,
yeah.
you are not
You,
being you.
you
And
make
a
a
lot will
mistake.
happen
Yeah,
inside of you. You can tell. Even people watching you can tell. They'll know that you are not yourself. Because it's like you caged your real self. Then you are looking for a way out, but you are pretending to be another person. I tell people all the time, you can admire anybody. You can love somebody and admire them, but don't be them. Be you. There's something different about you that you are yet to discover, but you can only get that only when you start being you. So, women, one of the ways to improve your self esteem is to do you. Don't
yeah,
do something because people are doing it. Now you carried your head and put in that thing, meanwhile you don't like that thing. No. If you're asked a question, do you want this thing every other person is doing? And if you know in all honesty, you don't want that thing, politely say no. That you are not interested in that thing. Don't put your head because every other person is doing something. That means you're not doing it. But even if it's something you like and you are asked a question, oh yeah, you can say yes, I love it. But just be you. Do you. Don't care about what the world is saying. Why I kept on hammering to you. A lot of people have lost There are ways where I tell every woman, please be you to be able to discover who you truly are. All right. Then number two of it is get moving. This get moving applies to every woman who is looking for a way to improve their self-esteem. You have to get moving in good times, in bad times. Do not remain there. Continue to move. It will boost your self-esteem. Some of what you have to say in this one: to get moving, whether good time, whether bad time, continue to move. Like this part I said, whether good time or bad time. For example, you are looking for a way to boost your self-esteem. It could be an office complex, something happened negatively in the office. Do you dwell on it? Maybe
Yeah,
your colleagues are trying to mount blame on you. You defend yourself, number one, and after that, you don't dwell on it. You don't allow the shadow to overshadow you. You keep moving. What do you have
honestly,
to say on it?
yeah, you're right. Because honestly, I have like, I'm in my 30, so I have a lot of colleagues who is still in their 20s, like the early 20s, like they make a lot of it. Sometimes I now like I won't blame them. Maybe it's age. I have one of my colleagues who did something. I advised her like, see the way you are doing things here. You need to improve yourself. You are good, but you're not doing it rightly. So do this, do that. So the day she now like, oh, so I've listened to you. The day she now decided to do things different. She got a compliment for the manager, from the head. Everyone was just congratulating her. So, and I like, she said,
Oh,
hey, thank you. Do you know the next day, he now came to run to me like someone was criticizing what she did, like trying to paint it like she needs something, or she's doing something like eye service or stuff like that. She like she would now she's felt so bad that she don't feel like coming to work again. She feel like resigning. She was so down, like she had to take some days off. Like it really got to her. Do you understand? So
yeah.
it took me a long, long conversation with her to tell her that don't let this thing stop you. You have to keep moving, improving, keep improving. This is your improvement. People might not like you. Everyone cannot like you. Do you understand? And
Yes,
people don't like
exactly.
people don't like progress. When you are progress, who get unnoticed after everything, like and everybody should be happy. So if your manager gave you a compliment, people were clapping for you in the meeting, like you did a very good job. So why are you crying over a silly comment from sorry, please, a comment from two or three of your colleagues? I talk. Like it took her a while to understand where I'm coming from and where I'm going. So that's why I always tell people, improve yourself. Don't remain the same person you are today. You want to still remain the same person. No. You need to move
No,
on. You need to yeah, you need to
keep
grow.
moving. That's what I say.
Yeah.
Get moving. Don't remain there.
Yeah,
Get
today I think
moving.
because you don't allow people to predict you like you are predictable. No. Always come out
Yeah,
with a new game, like change your games at any moment. You understand? There are people know
yeah.
I gave her an instance like some people who I knew because I'm very observant, I observe people very well. So who I knew who doesn't do better, but now they are doing better. And
Mm-hmm.
I found that they look more relaxed and happy, maybe because of tension from the job or not. Like, improve. If you are someone who came today, who maybe is temper, sorry, who has a hot temper, do get when you come to an environment that you know this is not allowed, you try to relax and work on yourself, improve for
Yeah.
your better self. That's where when you prove and get accepted, you have to accept yourself, accept your mistake. Do you understand? For people to accept, like, oh, this person does not like me. Why? This person does not like me. Like, I have people that will come to me like,
Why would you care whether someone likes you or not?
yeah,
Why would you?
why do you care? Why is it bothering you that this person does not like you? So, where we are, they now say like these people, our color and the other color is not the same. I said, me, I don't even see it. It's none of my business. If you like, if you're not good, I'm here for a mission. I'm here for my own this thing. I don't notice the attitude anywhere. So it's none of my thing. Because when you start reading minute to those things, it will bring you down. Yes, you won't grow. At the end of the
You
day,
won't know.
you won't grow. You can't improve yourself. No, you can't. You can everything. everything is not all about maybe talking, you understand? So I keep telling people, I'll keep advising the ones in my circle, like, yeah, you need to do this, you need to do that. Don't be predictable. Don't allow people to predict what your next move
Yeah.
is doing. Like maybe they want to spice you up. Like they say, if you do this, and this person is going to get mad. Like prove them otherwise. This is not me. That was me yesterday. Not me of today. Do you get? So
You know how
that
cabbage is?
yes,
I say, you know, cabbage. The moment you are opening cabbage, cabbage will be bringing out itself. So many leaves
so
will be
many
opening up,
branches.
and
Yes.
keep
Exactly.
people, keep them guessing. Don't be predictable. Allow yourself to be predictable.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
People will use you like anyhow, like a piece of rag. So
Yeah.
you have to get going, keep moving in life, and this keep moving. Not only is in the office complex, it applies in homes.
New homes
Very,
as
very
well a
important.
lot. Yeah. People.
If you're a
Exactly.
married woman, you must
Exactly.
get, you must keep going. You must keep moving. One thing about it is, if you rely, initially when both of you and your spouse married newly, both of you were on the same level at the initial time because it was still a fresh marriage and all that. But you have forgotten that life keeps moving. Life has never stopped for anyone. It
Yeah.
continues to move. Every woman should try to continue to move alongside with the life and with their husband. That's why sometimes when there's problem, the man may not want to remain where both of you started before. It is left for you to move. I even tell women it's okay to overtake. You can move and overtake and boost your self-esteem and also fight for your respect without fighting physically. Your attitude, everything about your life, how you continually move, will make you to have your respect and, of course, boost your self-esteem. So you cannot remain where you used to be when both of you started doing. As the man is moving, so are you moving.
You're moving
If
at
he's
the time.
moving and you are not moving, it's like you're trying to draw him,
You're
and he will
heading
never
him
accept you drawing him
exactly.
back.
Yeah. So at a point you get tired, like you are drumming
And that
drumming it back forward, backward instead of moving forward. You understand? That is the thing in our business.
don't dwell on whatever that inspired initially. Whatever that and again, don't care how many people that loves or likes you. You don't need it.
You don't
You
need
truly
like
do not need anybody like you. No,
yeah.
you don't need it. For real, you don't need it. When you
No,
don't need something, that's when that you check it.
that thing will
Anything
actually come to you. They'll be
it
looking for
comes
you.
naturally. It gets to you naturally. But when you're always seeking out for people to love
His
you,
opinion.
to
Yeah.
cherish you,
Yeah,
that
exactly.
is when that's where the problem lies. And that's when they'll start saying all the naysayers will arise from nowhere. And
Yeah.
again, whatever they say about you, you don't have to cry about it. You don't have to seek for their opinion. No, because you know you and you are doing you. So another person is entitled to his or her opinion. Do not allow them to get you. Now, let me just calm down and be realistic. Sometimes in life, because we are human being, mere mortals here, you might go inside of your house and you start feeling bad. Yeah, it is okay to feel bad if whatever they say to you gets to you, but do not show it to them.
Thank you. Don't be
Don't
weak.
show it to them. Don't show them your weakness. You can go back
Yeah.
home, grieve over that thing. If it makes you to cry, shed your tears inside your closed door. When you get back to the office, put on that bravery look. Don't let them see the weak side of you. We all have our weaknesses, and they want you to break. So, but when you start improving after all the things they said about you in the office, and of course you defend yourself to the best of your knowledge, notice something. After that, they will be afraid of you because they are wondering, why can't we break her? Why can't we break her? What's keeping her going? That thing that is keeping you going is the self-esteem we're talking about here. Only if you know who you are, only if you know the power you possess, you will stop being afraid of people.
I know
You will start
sometimes, yeah, life
yourself.
throws so many things around us like that bring us down. But don't dwell on it so much. Like I've been yeah, people have really talked it down sometimes. Like you feel like not coming out for that day, not even talking to anyone, but
Yeah.
you have to pick the pieces of your life and move on. Yeah,
Yeah.
nothing. Painful.
Believe that you failed on something, be bold enough to tell them, because I failed, because I'm not perfect. I'm a mere mortal being, but I can learn.
Yeah.
Then you can learn that thing. Yeah. Whenever women are trying to make themselves perfect, that is where the problem lies. And you are now helping yourself in terms of having your self esteem. You are killing your own self esteem. Why? This perfection comes whenever maybe you meet a guy, just like you told me. One of you
Yeah.
in the office met someone and, trying to please and all that and all that. Women tend to, they are good at, trying to show this perfection around them so
Yeah.
that the guy will look at you as this is the woman I want in my life. No, no one is perfect. Even you and the guy you are with, he is not perfect. So why would you want to show perfection when nobody is perfect? Well, the moment you start showing perfection, trying to make yourself perfect, you are losing your self-esteem because you
Yeah.
can't come out in the crowd and be yourself because you are trying to be perfect. That's why you cannot come out in crowd and be yourself. Now, let me shock you. Let me tell you something about me that happened a few years ago. I went for an award. In our world, we always dress elegantly and all that showbiz. That's why it's called showbiz. So while we were there, I was putting on my hilly shoe together with my colleagues. Let me respect them. I'm not going to call their names. Those are the people you know very well. So we were there, and all of a sudden, we started murmuring amongst ourselves that our feet hurt, that we can't wait for the whole thing to end so that we can go back to the hotel and pull off our shoes. Now, I'm trying to tell you something because I have already learned that I'm not perfect as a human being, irrespective of how you choose to see me out there, because you feel I'm known, maybe because I'm a celebrity, you want to put the perfection on me. No, I will tell you I'm not perfect. Now, I've already known my self-esteem, and my self-esteem is up there in the sky. After the award, when all of us were going home, I came out. We came outside, heading to where the car was parked. I couldn't stand it anymore. We were two. One of my colleagues, we were two. Do you know we started pulling off our shoe to the scene of crowd that were there watching us? To our fans that at the end of the day, we are just like you. We are human beings. My feet can get hurt. I will not die to please anybody because I'm trying to project this image of perfection. So when we were pulling down the shoes, they were running around us. I need a picture, please. I need autograph. I was standing without my shoes. Yeah, I took the picture and I told them my feet hurts. I need to pull out this thing. We are done. My feet hurts. They started laughing. All of us laughed together. Yeah, see, that's me. That's me. They started laughing. All of us started laughing at the same time. So I granted them the pictures and autographs, and I walked barefooted. Ordinarily, I don't like walking barefooted, but that very night I walked barefooted to the car. Why? This is me as a human being. Don't expect perfection where I am. I am not. I will never. We are mere mortals. Then again, I have my self-esteem. You don't expect me to project this image of a mannequin for you to be pleased and displease myself when I told you my feet was killing me. And you want me to show you that, okay, let me please, because that's people pleasing. That's what I call it. It's actually people pleasing. The most important thing is that I did not pull out the shoe while I was presenting in their wall. But at least by the time everything ended, I managed to pull it up. So these are the things that we all need to teach ourselves as women. You need to be yourself. You need to do you, like I said. You need to get moving. You need to know that nobody is perfect. When you understand these three, life will be sweet, honestly. Life will be sweet. So this is something we need to do. Singing like a song to every woman. It is okay. It's okay to feel pain because we are not, because everybody is not perfect. It is okay to feel bad. Don't hide it. Don't cover up. Let it out because you are not the only one on that train of feeling bad. So these are the things we need to be teaching our women. Then in number 4, I wrote, remember that everyone makes mistakes. For those of us who are afraid of making mistakes, so many women are business or a skill because of mistake. Because of mistake. And in that, they're being afraid they lose out because they did not try. So they wouldn't even tell if they could have done it better or not. But I say there is nothing to be afraid of. No matter who you think that is up there today, ask them closely if you have the opportunity of meeting them. They will tell you that they failed 1,000 times. They made series of mistakes, but in the process of mistake, they were learning. From that learning, they managed to achieve the things they were looking out for. So some touch this on knowing that everyone makes mistakes so that people will stop being afraid of making mistakes.
Yeah. Thank you. Yeah, we make mistake almost every day. You understand? Even being a mom, sometimes you make a mistake. Like a woman who got pregnant and gives birth, you've never been a mom before. This is your first time. There's the things you don't know. You learn it. It's a process.
Exactly.
Yeah,
Yes.
it's just a process. You don't know better. Do you understand? It's equally being a wife. You don't know better. You don't know how to handle issues. You don't,
Uh-huh.
you've never been like I've told her, I've never been a wife before. This is my first time, so I have to learn these things gradually. Don't expect me to know this and know that. No, I don't know it. I'm just learning. Do you understand? But sometimes we feel we feel
Yeah.
like let me stay on my lane. Let me not go. Let me not go. No. So after childbirth, I added like kinds of what I was before. So every day I keep telling myself, okay, I'm gonna try this weight loss. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do that. I keep procrastinating. Like one day I told myself, just try. Sometimes
Uh-huh,
I,
everybody. Hello.
yeah, like I tried. I now like, no, why am I even doing this? I gave up. I said, like, well, life is once. Well, was like that was. Let me eat my food and enjoy my life. Trying. Till I got like so I said so sometimes it can be difficult because I tried so many recipes. Try I gave up. I gave up so many times. Like I'm not trying this anymore. It is what it is, you understand? So but one might keep telling me you have to try more. But now I think I'm in the right track. I've been constant for months now and I'm seeing results. People keep coming to you like, hey, what are you doing? What are you doing? You
I
are this.
love this thing you just said now.
You
I
understand?
love this one you just said.
Yeah, people keep coming to me like, what did you do? How did you do it? I like I followed the right decision and I determined.
Yes.
This is have to do with determination. I told them I have to be determined. Do you get? So if you are not determined, you can't achieve it. So don't give up. If you try, you make a mistake, you fail, go back. Sometimes I go back, I leave my just go back on the track that I was. So that's how it helped me. So anybody come for
And it's
coaching,
okay to fail. I mean, it's okay to fail.
yeah, it's okay to fail. Just
Yeah.
pick yourself up back and keep moving. Join the queue. Do you get? I watch Olympic where people were running, they fall down. They stand up and keep running. It doesn't mean you should remain on the floor. No, it's okay to fail. It's okay to fall down while running. Yes, but stand up and continue your journey because life is a journey, it's not a destination. So anywhere you meet yourself, do you understand? So that's what I tell people. You will fail, but always know that don't give up. You make a mistake, but don't give up. Mistake is a part of our life. That's why we are human. It's a journey. We don't know it all. I've never seen today before in my life. Tomorrow is a new day. I've never seen tomorrow before. You understand? This is a new year as well.
Uh-huh.
Let's
Stand up and continue to move. Exactly.
you move, yeah. As the calendar moves, as the clock moves, you are moving as well. You don't have to be stuck in one place and procrastinate. No, procrastination kills us a lot. Like tomorrow I'm gonna do this, tomorrow I'm doing the but once you push yourself, you'll be happy you made that decision. Like look at me today. I'm happy
Yeah.
that
Rolling out today.
yeah. I took that step today. Like it's worth it. It's really, really, really worth it anyway. So I just hope like sometimes we learn with age, sometimes
Termination.
with experience teaches a lot. Yeah, why some people learn early, why some of us learn late, why some of us learn on the journey like but At the end of the day, as long as you're on the right track, that's what and you are learning every day as well. Learn from people's mistakes. Don't allow it to happen to you before you learn. Learn from others' mistakes, you understand? So
My dear, this Igbo adage, let me use this Igbo adage.
yeah.
There's this Igbo adage that said, Ebonyo solu konyi jenelu. That's what I tell people. Others run faster than you, but at the end of the day, all of you are getting to that same destination. So keep moving. If you fail, you fail and get up and continue. Determination is our motto. Determination. They taught us this music when we were in primary school. Now it's making sense to me. It's all about determination. When you're not determined, it will be difficult for you. Like you rightfully said, you continue to fail, but eventually you manage to. With your determination, you manage to push on and you are seeing results. Now you weren't afraid of mistakes. Had it been that you were afraid of mistakes, you think you can do it some, you would have said, no, let me not try it because I don't want, if I fail, people will begin to laugh at me that I fail. Whosoever that will laugh at you, like Jesus said, let them point, whosoever that have not sinned, let the first person to cast a stone on that woman. Whosoever that feels he or she has never made mistakes should point at you that you are making a mistake. Let's see that person. Mistake is part of life, but it does not stop us from achieving our goal. It will never stop us from achieving our aim. It will never stop you from getting to your destination. Do not allow it to stop you. Whosoever you are watching today, in terms of maybe big names you keep hearing, who told you they've never made any mistake in their life? When you hear people like that, you will hear loads and loads of mistake. So it's part of us. You continue to move. At the end of the day, you already know your destination. That's all that matters, not what anybody says. So let's go to number 5. Number 5 is focus on what you can change. Focus on what you can change. I want to tell you that women are not good at focusing on what they can change. We are always good at focusing on the things we already know we cannot change, and we are killing ourselves. It must be better. I must do it. I must change him.
No.
My dear, let me give an example. If it's in a home of husband and wife, woman, your husband is another being, a different person that you know nothing about. Even with your own siblings that you came out from the same womb from, you can't even change your sibling when they are being themselves. Now, what makes you think you can change another person in the name of the Lord? I've seen a lot of women kept on saying, I must change him. I must do this to make him to change. By the time I do this and do that, he will. She focused on trying to change a man that she loves. But in actual sense, this man, at the back of the man's mind, doesn't love her. But he's busy taking her money because she's rich enough. He was busy, or rather, he's still busy eating from her. And she, on her end, kept on saying, by the time I give him this, I want to establish him. I want to make him to be a real man. I must make sure that I change him. Because for me, she's wasting her time. You can't change a man. You can't change a man. For me, a true man, in all rightful sense of man, the way God created them, will never take from a woman. A real man, even if that woman loves you and you are giving him money, I'm not talking about marriage here. If it's marriage, yes, a man, even some men doesn't even take their wife's money, even in marriage. But even though it's now allowed because they have been joined together and they have become one. Now, this is just mere friendship, boyfriend and girlfriend stuff. And you are telling me you will change him because you think you are dozing out millions from him, telling me you must establish him, make him a man. A real man will not take money from a woman. Because even if you want to give a real man that loves you money to set up a business or to start up a business, the man will tell you no. Every man wants to be a man and have authority over you as a man. Every man wants to bring out penny from their pocket and tell you as their woman, take from me. That is how a real man behaves. Those ones that eat from you, I'm sorry, they are not real men. So instead of her to focus on herself She's busy focusing on trying to establish and make a man to be a man. If he doesn't want to be a man, then let him go back to his mom. He still needs his mother to nurture him, not you. You cannot change anybody. You can only change yourself. So I don't know why women are busy spending their time, their energy. They are all focused in looking for a way to change a man. Hello. And at the end of the day, nothing is working. Nothing is working. As a woman, maybe you can change the way your handbag is looking. I'm giving an example. Maybe you feel this handbag is not looking good. Let me change this handbag. That is the thing you can change. Or maybe you are cooking food. You don't want the taste of the food. You say, I need to put this in and change the taste of the food. That is what you can change. So why don't you focus on the things you can change instead of focusing on something you cannot change?
Yeah, sometimes we are causing our own problem. Sometimes some women, do you understand? They don't read body language. You understand? They don't stop. There's a time you have to stop. Like, own it. How painful it is, you just tell yourself, I need to stop. Because it's better you stop now and start all over. Say sorry. You understand? Some of us will say, I'll be with him for years. If I break up with him now, how am I going to start up a relationship?
Yes.
Broken relationship is better
Yeah.
than marriage. You don't know this. Do you get? It's better you break up now in your relationship, like, because marriage is deep. People don't know it. A lot of
Yeah.
things you think you are patient, get married first. You think you know how to spend money, get married first. Because whatever you start, you finish it. You keep giving him money.
Honestly,
When you get to,
marriage is an eye opener.
when you get into that marriage, you end up paying school fees, paying rent, paying everything. You get you go old, like you understand? Or he's the
Hi.
type that okay, he goes
You
out.
can't.
Accept it though, because if you say I will
Yeah.
change him, he's a liar. Oh. He can't change a man. You can only change your. You can only uh, change the way you feel about him, but you can't change who he is. You understand? That is the thing. Because it's even
You
better
can't
in.
change him. It's like telling him to quit his job.
In fact, when you get married, you see
It's like telling
more.
him to quit his job.
Yeah, it's just like you see the real him. In fact, in the relationship, you see the real him. I have someone that my husband who met for 10 years. I thought I knew him. When you get married, you know that you don't even know.
No.
You don't know this person until you get married.
Until you get
Marriage
married.
is an eye opener, seriously. But people don't understand it. Like, they say he's going to change. No, he's not going to change. He won't. I can't change
No,
for you.
he's not saying
You
that.
except a man,
He's improving.
except a man
He's
who wants to,
improving.
except the man who wants to change willingly. But you pushing it to him,
Yes.
you have to change. No. If he want to change, he work on himself by himself and realize his mistakes and work on his mistakes by himself and have that change he need. But you prompting him to change, no. You're just wasting your time. You're just breeding your heartbreak.
Just wasting your time.
You're just
Yes,
breeding.
and that's why we have a lot of women. Every time
Yeah,
they're shouting, every time they're screaming, it's my husband.
yeah.
My husband
After
has killed me.
why you
Where are you?
married,
Where
you
are
want
you
to
as a
be
woman? Where are you?
you want to be there after 1 year. But you saw those people ask, did you see him? As he said, I thought he would change. Like, how? He said he would change. How? I mean, so many platforms where people share their stories. That sometimes I read story, I say like, didn't you see the red flag? He say, yeah, I saw it. I thought he would change. Like, I don't understand. How would he want to?
And
How would he want
waiting and expecting him to change.
to
He's
change?
not changed.
How do you
And
want to change?
again, see, listen, let a man be a man. Let a man be himself. I tell women that let a man be himself. Don't try to change your man. If you let a man to be himself, but if you think you are the one that can change him in the name of wife, My dear, get ready to get loads and loads of hanky because you're gonna cry me a river and you will need those hankies when you're crying. You can't change anybody. I don't know what focus on thinking of changing it, changing stereos around them. You can only control what you can control, but you cannot control everybody around. It's like in school, for example, in your children's school as a woman. Maybe the school is not giving you the type of education you would have wished for your children. And every time you are causing commotion in that school as a woman, you go there, you fight, you quarrel, you scream, you shout, you are giving yourself heartbreaks and headaches. You are bringing yourself down. You cannot change them. You can't change it. All you owe the school is to meet the proprietaries of the school, have a discussion with them. And after the discussion, if you notice that they are not willing to change to maybe one of the things you are looking for them to chip into their school, you can only control you. The best you could do for yourself is to take your child or your children and leave the school and find another school you feel that is okay for them. But causing quarrel and shouting and making noise, you still cannot change a thing. So women should learn how to actually focus on what they can change.
Really very
What they can
embarrassing.
change and forget about the things they already know they cannot change.
A man is a
It's
whole
embarrassing,
human.
yeah. It's embarrassing you causing commotion all the time because you cannot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because
A full-fledged adult even.
the more
is
you
what the
nag a
man
man, the worse he becomes. That's it. You can't nag a man because you want to change him. Every morning, every
Yeah.
night, you carry your chair and sit down and start abusing him.
No, the
That
moment you nag someone,
yeah,
they will keep doing that thing.
exactly.
They will keep doing that thing that you're talking about. And it
Yeah,
never stops. You know why? You know why? They don't want you to take their power away from them.
their ego. Yeah,
To take their
exactly.
power. It happens even in our friendship. Women
Yeah,
like your friends as women. Maybe all of you are in a gathering. There's something you are doing. Maybe you write something, for example, amongst your friends on your page, and you were putting that thing down. Maybe you put out something, some of your friends tells you, some what will you do? I've commanded Liverpool. You know why? You are trying to get your rights. Because you're a full-fledged adult. No one has the right to control you and control how you put out things you want to put out. When anybody tries to do that, that's when the stubbornness will rise. Now, at the end of the day, you see, you cannot control people around you. You can only control yourself. So women should begin to know that and save themselves some unnecessary headache. Yeah. Let's quickly go to the final one, 6 and 7, which I said, do what makes you happy as a woman and celebrate small stuffs. Birthday celebrations might seem little, but not little, because not everybody is alive to witness another birthday, another year of their life added onto them by God. So before you think it's a little thing, when it comes, celebrate it. Celebration doesn't mean you should kill yourself to please people out there, to know that you have arrived. Even if it's inside your home, whether you're alone or with your family, celebrate you. Do your celebration of your birthday. Celebrate your birthday in all happiness. Apart from birthdays, if your children are doing well in school, celebrate them. These are the little things you can celebrate that I don't even call little, but we are using the word little to let you know that if you're expecting in as the new senator, that is only the time you will celebrate. No, celebrate those things you think that are very little, like your birthdays, your children's achievements, or even a business that worked for you. Celebrate it. It doesn't, maybe you've been pursuing a particular business, at the end of the day you manage to grab it, and for example you made 300,000 or 200,000 out of it. It's huge. Celebrate it. When you continue to recognize things and you continue in that your celebration spirit, before you know it, the huge one, the biggest one will land for you, that will shock you. So begin from now on to do what makes you happy, grabbing your happiness. It lies in your hands. Then of course, celebrate little stuffs around you to keep your life going and to make you happy. We have come to the end of the program for today, and I want to say that I truly appreciate each and every one of you, and more so I thank Som, my co-host for today, for her own contributions in our discussions today. Som, thank you so much I really appreciate your knowledge. And for those of us watching, I want to thank each and every one of us here and my resilient roses, my resilient women. Continue in your journey of improving your self-esteem, okay? Because we all need it down the road there. You need it. It's going to lead you to the rightful path.